Football Playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the College Football Playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here's the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Mississippi State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Lagway. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. It's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. Hold on now, there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, it still wouldn't be a first down. It's a costly penalty for the special teams. The offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner decides to field it. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. It's a run to the left. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a quarterback keeper. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. He's looking deep here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They give the running back a touch in the pass game, catching it over the middle. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll ride the back again here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Harvard team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Peoples. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. So it's Mississippi State on top so far, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Now it's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Short connection to the tight end here. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. A little more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
2nd down now after the sack. Scanning the field. It's Kromenhoek. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Pressure is coming. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Now comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Spinning out of the tackle. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
He stays alive. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Running out of time in the pocket. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And the coach likes to send out the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. An inside give now from the shotgun.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Comes up with the catch. Fresh set of downs to the offense after that first down completion. Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Nice grab. Good Smith. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to...
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Tries the right with a quick throw. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Chance to get free. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Excellent catch and run by the senior.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver makes the catch. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Lagway. Catch made by the tight end. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Right completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Handoff heading left. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's reeled in. It's Peoples. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Motion now from the tight end. Shotgun formation here on third down. Punt over the middle. It's Smith. You make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Buckeyes keep the football on the move. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He breaks free. Powering through. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Middle of the sticks. It's Peoples. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the third quarter.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Pulls it in. It's Graham. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wide out. That's caught. It's Smith. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So it's Mississippi State on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot to wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. And the first play of the final quarter will be a field goal attempt. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. But hold on, there is a flag down. They could accept it and keep the drive going. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game, undisciplined penalty. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on fourth down. Heading to the outside, it's Peoples. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
He keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Wow, juke the first tackle. That was enough to make the first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Grinding away on the ground.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.